policy path ahead, I think. However, I do think that changes. I think there's going to be a slight change in that on Friday when we get US CPIs. They'll come out, I think, lower than the 2.4 that they expect. That means the Fed is 1 point, if it comes out at 2.4, 1 point and 25 basis points in restrictive territory. So they have a lot of room to cut. And I think that one to none cut that markets are priced in is actually going to be wrong. And that should ignite the markets, which were generally very bullish on the IWM, and such things have just broken out. But this is certainly, I would say, a bit of a headwind to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, of course, structurally, if we look on a weekly time frame, is now in a downtrend. Uptrend, consistent of high highs, high lows. Downtrend, there's a low. It wasn't a lower low, but that's certainly a lower high. This is now a lower low. And where we go from here is going to be critical. There is some sort of a trend line that I have been looking at that you've been in since the low was made in 2019. I think Bitcoin bases here and actually either corrects in more of a structural phase one manner and then comes up, or we see some sort of a sharp recovery. That's my base case. And I think the broader markets signify that. I think today's going to be a green day. About crypto, I'd like to maybe have sold at 125K. There's lots of people out there saying that they did, yet not one receipt has ever been shown. So just be careful who you listen to. However, really, I'm a happy hodler. I'm a happy, I guess you'd call me a bag holder of certain projects. And the projects that we're in, I was looking at this with Patreons last night, are all still elevated from their 2023 lows. The vast majority, where kind of 90+% of our portfolio is still very elevated from its lows in terms of what was made. We're in the right coins because there's a lot of projects out there, I don't want to name any names, upset people, but that have just continuously bled off. And there's this kind of baptism for crypto that's still to be undergone, and that is going to involve the eradication of a lot of projects out there. We don't need all these layer ones. We don't need all these DeFi protocols. There's going to be winners, and my job here on this YouTube channel is to try and help you guys maybe understand, not invest, because I don't care whether people invest or not,